Hey guys, it's Ashley from Ashley H VSG, and today is Wednesday, April 11th, so that means I am 3 weeks post-op VSG. I am a couple of days late on filming this, but nonetheless, I'm here. So let's just hop into my stats really quick. My highest known weight was 465 pounds, and that was in September of 2017 whenever I started this whole process. My weight the day of surgery was 383 pounds. Last week I came at you at 364 pounds, and this week I am 360.2, and that's as of Monday. The 360.2 is as of Monday. So that is 3.8 pounds for the week, 22.8 since surgery, and 104.8 total since starting this whole journey. So I'm very happy with those numbers. I was a little worried because everyone talks about the 3-week stall. If you haven't heard of that in the weight loss community, because your body, usually you're on a liquid diet for the 2 weeks after surgery, and then by the 3rd week you start implementing, as in my case, it was pureed foods, which I think a lot of people go into the pureed stage, but it depends on the doctor. Anyway, so because you're going from liquids to adding in foods, even though it's not very much, a lot of people stall, but I thankfully did not, so I'm very, very happy with that. 3.8 pounds for week 3 I feel like is really good. I am, again, like I said, I'm in phase 2 of my diet, so that is the pureed stage for me. So I'm doing foods such as like cottage cheese, tuna, canned chicken. I can do scrambled eggs. I'm forgetting something. Like, there's a whole list. Like, we have a whole book of stuff, but those are just the things in this particular stage that I knew that I would eat. I know I can also do sugar-free jello or sugar-free pudding. I mean, I can do sugar-free jello as well, but I don't know. I just didn't end up getting it. I didn't want to overwhelm myself with too many options. I've really stuck to cottage cheese, tuna, and canned chicken. I honestly haven't even tried scrambled eggs yet, which is something that I want to do this week. What else? The way that I've been doing, so I can do a half a cup of any of those options in a day. So what I've been doing is I've done half a cup in the morning and then like half a cup sometime in the afternoon just to split it up. And I've been doing like cottage cheese for one and then tuna for the other, or, you know, just a mixture. So right now what my diet is consisting of is I do a protein shake for breakfast, and then about mid-morning, maybe a little bit closer to lunch, kind of depends on the day, I do a 1/4 of a cup of, let's say, cottage cheese, or tuna. Like today I did tuna, excuse me, and then I actually, after I film this video, I will do a 1/4 of a cup of probably cottage cheese. I might try an egg, scrambled egg, I'm not sure, but anyway, a 1/4 of a cup of cottage cheese or whatever. And then depending on how many grams of protein that I have, I will either do a full protein shake or a half of one for dinner. It kind of just depends. I've been hitting at least my 60 grams. I think yesterday I had 63 or 65, something along those lines. So that's just kind of what I've been doing. It's working out really, really well. Yesterday I started back to school, so, and that's what was kind of another reason why I waited a couple days, just so I could like add a little bit more into this video, which I will have more about how this actual week goes, but in next week's video. But anyway, so I started school yesterday. I was a little nervous about how that was going to, sorry, I'm like stretching out my leg because it's falling asleep. Anyway, oh, I just, get it together, girl. Anyway, so I was a little nervous about it just because I knew that it was going to be way different than last quarter. If you watch my Get to Know Me video, you will know that I go to school quarterly. Because last quarter there was a little bit, not like flexibility, but I had breakfast, lunch, dinner. Well, now I'm kind of like doing the whole a fourth of a cup twice a day, and it's kind of like just something a little bit different. Plus my schedule has changed. I have 4 classes back to back to back. I go from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I have a Wednesday night class, which I actually don't have today. It got canceled, but anyway, that's totally off topic. But I was nervous about how it was going to be. I, am finally in this routine about how to do it at home, and then like incorporating it into whenever I go to work now. So it was just another thing to get used to with school, and I did perfectly fine. I had no issues. Everybody was asking me how I was doing, and said that I looked great and everything. So I'm super happy with that. It ended up not being bad at all. Let's see. There was somebody who doesn't know that I had surgery, and I'm not close to him or anything at school, but he was just, well, why are you just eating that? Like, because I was just eating I was doing my fourth a cup of cottage cheese for my lunch. Well, why are you just eating that? That's nasty. Did it? And like kept going on, and I'm just like, dude, like leave me alone. Like don't judge me for what I'm eating, because I'm not judging you. That was kind of just how I felt, but I didn't say anything. I was like, well, this is just what I'm eating, and I'm fine with it. So anyway, covered up my list of topics that I wanted to talk about. So next Thursday is my 1 month already. I cannot believe it. I mean, these past 3 weeks have flown by, and now that I'm already almost into my 4th week, it's crazy. So crazy to me how time flies. I mean, I've watched other YouTubers, and they're just like, oh my gosh, I'm already at week such and such, and I'm just like, oh, I'm sure it doesn't go by that fast. Girl, it goes by fast. Like, no joke, goes by so fast. So I'm super excited about that. I have an appointment not with my actual surgeon, with his PA, which is actually who I'll see for all of my appointments until my 1 year, then I'll see him. But she's really, really nice. I love her to death. So I will see her, and then I also see the dietitian, so I can be bumped up to phase 3, which is soft foods, where I can actually do actual chicken and like lean ground turkey and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that. That'll be 3/4 a cup a day, so I'll be happy to get to that stage. But really, I'm happy at this stage. I have no complaints. I don't feel restricted in my options or anything like that. I do still have like cravings, but it's more for like chocolate kind of sort of thing. Like one day I was craving pizza, but it's not anything major. I just whip out my bottle of water and I drink a little bit of water and I feel fine. I actually did just get back from a support group meeting. I haven't been to one since February, I want to say. Yeah, the beginning of February. So I haven't been to that in a while, and so it was just nice. There was only 3 of us that were there, and then the lady who does this, like, runs the support group. So it was, but it was nice. We talked about, like, cravings and how to deal with them and, like, what brings them on and things like that. And I thought it was a really good topic because, sometimes you really just don't sit down and think about how cravings really do come about, or, what they're stemming from or anything like that, and how to cope with them. So it was nice. It was a good topic. So, yeah, actually the lady who runs them said, I can tell such a difference in you already, and especially like with the way you walk, you just carry yourself differently. I thought she meant like maybe I didn't stomp around or whatever, but no, she was like, no, like you just like seem like you have more confidence, which I feel like I do. I definitely feel like I do, especially after having the surgery. I think it was kind of leading up to the surgery, I was just nervous like something would happen to where I wouldn't be able to have the surgery. And so ever since I had surgery, I've just really been like, okay, yeah, like feeling myself kind of, so I don't know. I can definitely tell a difference in my attitude about myself and things like that. So that I love that. And I think I said this in my Get to Know Me video, but it wasn't until maybe a year or a year and a half ago where I actually started feeling confident in my own skin. And so that was like a huge thing. And so this is just even feeling more confident about myself. So I'm happy with that. I don't want to be like full of myself or anything, but I am definitely feeling myself, if you know what I mean. So, actually, let's see, what else? I feel like I'm like all over the place and like all scatterbrained, but, over the weekend, so this past Sunday, the 8th, sorry, I'm looking up at my calendar. The 8th, I went to I'm a huge, St. Louis Cardinals baseball fan, so I went to my first, game of this season with, 2 of my best friends, and it was so much fun. It was a nice way to end my like leave from school, my spring break. That's the word I was looking for. So it was just a nice way to kind of end it. It was freezing cold here in the Midwest. I almost said Illinois, but really stadiums in St. Louis. But anyway, it was cold, but it was, we didn't end up winning, but there was a fight. That was kind of interesting. But yeah, so that was fun. Fun fact. So I was wearing these pair of skinny jeans because I like wearing skinny jeans, that I really, really like. And I actually had a pair that I had purchased back in, I don't know, maybe, November. I kept thinking Thursday, and I'm like, that's not a month. Anyway, so November, I think maybe it was the end of October of last year, and it was the same pair of skinny jeans, except they were a size 26. And I was hanging out with one of my friends that I went to the ball game with, and we kind of like did we always do a Christmas get together and watch Christmas movies and stuff together, and like put up her Christmas tree and things like that. So it's just something fun that we do. Anyway, so I had worn these skinny jeans to her house, and we were going to get something. I don't even remember where we were going now. But my pants like ripped up the crotch. And I was like, you know, got to be kidding me. I like loved these jeans, but only had worn them maybe 5 times. So I was like, whatever, I'll have to buy a new pair. But I was so ticked about it. I wanted to call to her and say, listen here. But I didn't. I just threw them out. Well, I bought a new pair back in January, and I bought a size 24. And everything was fine and dandy. I have maybe worn those maybe 10 times, if that. Because let's be honest, when I'm at home, if I'm at home or whatever, I'm like in like comfortable pants. But anyway, so we were at the ball game on Sunday, and these 24s were obviously getting too big. They kept falling down, giving me that saggy like butt type of thing, you know, where obviously the pants are too big. And I kept going, oh my gosh, I hope that these jeans don't rip up the crotch like that one pair did. I just had like this feeling, and sometimes I should listen to those feelings. But I got home, and there was like a rip like this big in the crotch. I was like, really? Really? Because I was literally going to wash them and then post them on Poshmark this week. That's out of the question now. I was so mad. I was just like, I'm no longer going to buy this specific pair of jeans from Tori because obviously it's this pair of jeans. Oh, I was so mad. Anyway, I mean, it's nice to know that I was getting ready to like sell them and get rid of them and then go buy a new pair of jeans and stuff, but now I can't even sell them. So I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess whatever. Anyway, that's my frustration for the week. But anyway, so that's kind of it that's going on. I haven't decided yet if I will do a video specifically on Monday or if I will wait till I have my 1-month appointment on Thursday. I'll have to see how I feel. I kind of want to do a video on Monday, but then I don't know. I don't know what I'll do yet. We'll see. I might wait till Thursday. Yeah, so I'll just have to see. Not next week, the week after, I go back to my second job, so that'll be interesting. It's been kind of nice having this extra time off. But anyway, gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta pay for school somehow. So, I'll be going back there. So yeah, I think that's kind of really it. I know that this video was super scatterbrained and everything, and we have a different view today. This is my bedroom. So anyway, this is my bed. Gotta have that fan to be able to sleep, or I can't sleep. And then like my vanity where all my makeup and stuff is. Anyway, so I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else that I really need to talk about, but oh, there is one thing I need to talk about. So I had a bowel movement on, I know, I feel like I've talked about this several times now, but I just want people to know this is real. Constipation is real. So I had a bowel movement on this 31st, March 31st, I remember. Then I went back to work the next day. Well, didn't have another bowel movement until this past Friday, the 6th, which is fine, whatever. So I'm in the bathroom at work, and I could tell I had to go. Well, I couldn't like quite go. I didn't want to like push too hard because obviously I don't want to give myself hemorrhoids or anything. And so I kind of just like waited a little bit throughout the day, and then it was getting closer to time for me to go to lunch, and all of a sudden I was kind of like, you know, I really think that I need to go. So I called somebody up to my office so I could go to the bathroom, and I got a little bit out. It was like pulling teeth, but I got a little out. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to be going on lunch in about 45 minutes, so hopefully I'll be able to go by then. Y'all, pretty sure I died. Yeah, pretty sure I died. Or ripped myself a new, you know. Because I was in the bathroom crying. It was that bad. It was like, I'm gonna get graphic, but it was like rocks coming out. It was that bad. Crying in the bathroom. I had to get up because I couldn't get it out. I had to get up, and I like start pacing back and forth, and I was like, let me walk down the hall maybe, and that will help. So I like get outside of my office, and I'm walking down the hall, and I get not very far. I had stopped at, because again, I work in a hospital, so, and I had stopped at the gift shop for a second and talked to a lady in there, and then I was like walking a little bit further down, and I got to this point where I was pretty close to a bathroom. I was like, I think I could go. Going to that bathroom, oh my gosh, it did come out, but it was so bad. It was so bad. I was in so much pain, like it was horrible. And I know that, again, constipation is obviously a real thing in life in general, but whenever you have weight loss surgery, it's even like more prevalent. So I take a Phillips Colon Health probiotic every single day. And then I do Benefiber in at least one of my shakes every day. Okay, well, 3 days last week, I did not put that Benefiber in my shake. And I am now convinced that that's the reason why this bowel movement was so bad. It was horrible. Horrible. Oh my gosh. So I'm like, girl, if you ever skip that Benefiber again, you better call it donezo, because it was bad. It was that bad. It was, oh, I don't even know how to express how bad it was. But, so, moral of this lovely TMI story is, don't skip your Benefiber. Don't skip any of that kind of stuff. Whatever your doctor tells you to help you go to the bathroom, do not skip it. Very important. Very important. So that's my fun fact, fun lesson for the day for you, at my expense. No, but really. It's important to stay on that as much as possible, because it's probably going to happen anyway, but you need to do everything possible that your surgeon says that you should be doing to help prevent it, because it could be bad. Could be bad. So anyway, now I think that that's all. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'm gonna finish this, and then I need to eat probably, I'll probably do a little bit of cottage cheese. And then I have some shirts to go make and all that fun stuff. And I will then edit this video and hopefully get it up tonight or tomorrow. One of the two. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Sorry I was scatterbrained. Sorry I was all over the place. But I do want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. I will see you next week. You guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye.